What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be talking about what the Sixers need to do to have a successful playoff run. Now, this was actually a suggestion from my Instagram. I forget who suggested it, but if you're watching, you know who you are. And I'm going to be talking about what I think the Sixers need to do to be the most successful in this year's playoffs. Now, I think it comes down to a few things. I think there's a formula for this team to find success in the playoffs. And I think it all starts with everyone being healthy. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but as long as everyone's healthy on this team, I think we stand as good of a chance as anyone else in the league. And I think it all comes down to our players being healthy and everyone bringing their A game. And that goes right into my next step. Everyone being consistent. Everyone being consistent is a key to this team making any sort of run in the playoffs, especially Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. And the bench is going to be huge for us in the playoffs, as we know. I think it's going to come down to everyone being healthy, everyone being consistent. Now let's go a little deeper into this issue, what I think the Sixers need to do to be successful in the playoffs. I think Ben Simmons is going to be a huge factor into how far the Sixers make it in the playoffs. If he brings his A game, and if he plays like the player that we saw at the beginning of this season, well, not beginning of the season, but midway through this season, if he plays like that, I think this team is going to have a really good chance. If he plays like he's been playing lately, I'm not sure. Because we know what everyone else is going to bring if they're consistent. It all comes down to Ben Simmons, in my opinion. We know what Joel Embiid brings. We know what Tobias Harris brings. If Seth Curry and Danny Green are playing well, we know what they bring. They'll give you 15 to 20 per night with 4 threes. You know, Danny Green plays good defense. Seth Curry is okay. It all comes down to Ben Simmons, in my opinion. So, all I really think for the Sixers is a healthy team and consistent, and everyone is consistent. Let me break it down. Everyone needs to be healthy, consistent, and they need to show up. And Ben Simmons. So it's a combination of consistency, health, and Ben Simmons. Because in my opinion, this team is right up there with everyone else in the league. They have all the talent in the world. They're as talented as anyone in the league. That might be biased, but I'm still going to say it anyway. If they are consistent and healthy, this team can make a really big run. And I'm not just saying that. I believe it. Because I just said it. They're extremely talented. We know how good this team is. We've seen it this season. They just need to bring it in the playoffs. That's the main factor. Health, consistency, and Ben Simmons. That being said, I'm going to end the video. Thanks everybody for watching, and peace.